In this video, I want to show you ways to help manage the tennis elbow. So in the last video, we covered that these muscles in the top of the arm here that lift the wrist are overworked and overused. So they cause a tension here at this point. So what we want to do is make sure that these muscles are relaxed so that they can function at their best and reduce the strain at this point. So what you can do is some self-massage. You want to work the muscles on the top of the arm from the top right down to the wrist area. So with cream or without, you'll dig your finger in, sliding down the arm, working all the muscles in this area as multiple muscles attach up into here. Another type of massage which is effective for tennis elbow is friction. So you'll come to this area here, closer to the attachment point where it's attaching to the bone, and you'll actually roll over the tendons. You might be able to see or even hear a bit of a clicking action as I roll over these tendons. This one we call friction. This one is best to do if your arm's been stiff and not moving for a while, rather than if you've been working it heaps and it's all stirred up. Leave it for when it's actually just a bit stiffer and tighter. So moving that way. You can do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you're able to tolerate, it'll benefit from. To relax the muscles further, a hot pack is also helpful. It just eases those muscles and takes some tension out. So that's again a good idea if you've been still and stiff for a while or waking up in the morning and it's hard to actually move that elbow out. So apart from freeing the muscle, we also want to stretch the muscle. We want to lengthen the muscle to take the tension off here. So what we'll do is tip that wrist down, have the shoulder straight, elbow straight, and you're going to pull your wrist backwards. So using your other arm, you pull backwards. So not everyone will be as mobile there. Don't worry if you're not going as far. All our bodies are made differently. But you want to pull enough to be able to get the tension, feeling it through here. Okay? And also because of where the nerves run, we need to stretch the nerves. So this next one, you'll have your arm down, so still in that same direction we just stretched. And you're going to rotate your wrist in different directions. So you just hold your shoulders moving around here. And then once you find a point where it stretches the most, usually it's turning this way, you'll then actually add your neck. So you're going to tip your neck to the left. And this shoulder's going to try and drop down. Now that's a strong sensation right down my arm and into my forearm. You can hold that as long as you can tolerate, or you can come in and out of it. Okay? Once your level of pain has come down to a degree, you've managed it a bit better, we then want to start strengthening the tendon so that it can meet the load when you return to all of your activities. So we're going to use some weights and some TheraBand to do this. So the first one I'll show you will be with the weight. So it's best to do in a seated position. Have your forearm rested on your knee, your leg, or on a table with the hand dropping over the edge. So from this position here, I can turn sideways if that's easier. So from this position, you'll have your left hand actually support the weight. So it's going to bring your arm to the top. See how my wrist is lifted up? My other hand's holding it. And then I'm going to slowly lower. So it's more about this slow lower than about me lifting it. I'm going to use this hand when I've got to the bottom to lift it back to the top and then slowly lower again. So this should only cause the tiniest bit of pain. If it's too painful, you need a lighter weight. And lower down. You'd work on 10 of these, 3 sets of 10, and gradually you'd build up the weight as your elbow tolerates it more.